What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Triple Z Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Henry. The Dallas Mavericks advanced to the Western Conference Finals 117 to 116, defeating OKC in Game 6. I know Kyrie and Luka are household names, superstar players, but the Dallas Mavericks role players won the Mavericks this series against OKC. No question about it. PJ Washington, Dereck Lively, Derrick Jones, Josh Green, Hardy, those players, not named Kyrie and Luka, won the Mavericks this series. And that's why the Dallas Mavericks are advancing to the conference finals. I always say, like, it's inevitable. Your role players win you games in a series. And that's exactly what happened for the Dallas Mavericks and their role players. Derrick Jones hitting corner threes, making big plays, guarding SGA. He was terrific tonight. Dereck Lively, there has to be a stat about this where a rookie coming off the bench has back-to-back double-doubles the second round. Dereck Lively hitting the free throws, getting the extra possession, scoring inside on the pick and roll, making decisions out of the short pick and roll. He was great tonight. He was absolutely great. For him to be in a rookie and play like this in a high-level moment where the game is really close, it's back and forth. OKC has made multiple runs throughout this game. Your closeout game is the hardest game, and the Dallas Mavericks are trying to maneuver against a young OKC team who has SGA going off right now. SGA made some big plays in this game. PJ Washington didn't have any points going into the fourth quarter, but he hits the three to tie the game, and then he hits another three to take the lead in the fourth quarter when Dallas was down a couple times in this game. One point at 18, another point at 11. So Dallas had to fight their way back into this game against a great OKC team. When you have players on your team that can make game-winning plays like PJ Washington, I think it's a couple seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks just gave up a lob to Chet Holmgren on the other end. That gives OKC the lead with under 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks get the ball. Luka takes it at the top of the key. He gets inside the paint, kicks it out to PJ Washington. SGA rotates and fouls PJ Washington on an attempted three-point shot. PJ Washington goes to the line. Dallas is down by one, I believe. He steps up to the line, PJ Washington, and knocks down every single free throw. Every single free throw, he knocked it down. That's what your teammates are supposed to do. They're supposed to help you win a game. They're supposed to help you win a series. Don't expect everything to be Luka and Kyrie. I know they're amazing performers in the playoffs, but they're going to need help at some point. Luka, great scoring from him. Whatever, I'm not sure about the stats. Something like 29 points, couple rebounds, whatever, couple assists. Luka had 7 turnovers in this game. So there was a lot of inconsistent moments from the star duo of Kyrie and Luka, but those other players, man, PJ Washington, games 2 and 3, 25 plus points, shooting great from 3. Dereck Lively, back-to-back double-doubles off the bench. Derrick Jones, guarding SGA, being the best perimeter defender to guard somebody like SGA, who's second in MVP voting. Come on, OKC went up 18. Dallas made their comeback, got some defensive stops. PJ Washington, PJ Washington was another great defender on SGA as well as Daniel Gafford. They were moving their feet, they were moving laterally, not falling for the pump fake. They stood their grounds, they had their hand up vertically, and they got some good stops on SGA. I love the defense that Derrick Jones, Daniel Gafford, and PJ Washington played on SGA. Like, SGA still got his. He probably shot really efficiently from the floor, but those players I just named had some great defensive moments on SGA. Great win for the Dallas Mavericks, 117 to 116. Win the series 4-2. Luka Doncic, 29 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 7 turnovers, but got the job done. Everyone stepped up, and that's what, accepting your role and excelling in your role does for a team like the Dallas Mavericks. It's really helped them throughout this entire playoff run. And I'm looking forward to the next series. They're playing either Timberwolves or the Nuggets. This is going to be some great basketball we're going to see in the Western Conference Finals. For OKC, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. You were the number 1 seed in the West. You had your best player, your superstar player in SGA finished second in MVP voting. Chet Holmgren finished second in Rookie of the Year voting. You're great from 3. You're a great defensive team. Had a deep roster. Mark Daigneault was the coach of the year. OKC This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. And this is where gaining that experience against a great Dallas Mavericks team helps you in the future. But great win for the Dallas Mavericks. I'm looking forward to the conference finals, whoever it is. I think Nuggets will win game 7 tomorrow, but whoever comes out of that series and go against the Mavericks, that's going to be a great conference finals series. I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I said the Mavericks are my dark horse to make it out of the West. Let's see, though. Let's see. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves because, look, if Dallas finds a way to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves or the defending champs, the Denver Nuggets, and make it to the finals, they're winning. They're winning. I got them beat. If the Mavericks, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but if the Mavericks get to the finals, they're winning. I have them beating Boston. I have them beating Boston. I'm standing on it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and if Boston wins, I'll give them their praises. But thank you guys for listening to Triple Z Podcast. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comment section what's your expectations for the Western Conference Finals with the Dallas Mavericks advancing, and which series would you prefer to see? Dallas versus the Nuggets or Dallas versus the Timberwolves? Let me know down in the comment section. I'll see you guys next time. Zzz.